All right, guys, welcome back. So today I want to talk about creating rhythmic effects in FL Studio Mobile. Very simple. There are many ways of doing it. Let's hop right in. Of course, winning with blends. Let's do it. Okay, I extend. Let's get to it. I said it. That's fine. All right. Sometimes I rhyme when I'm on site. So what I want to do is show you how to get these rhythmic effects going. There's so many ways of doing it. So let me just go over a few. I assure you we'll get into this one much later. Stick around to the end of the video so you can check a link for a video on send effects, because right now we're using a bunch of send effects. So you'll see over here, I've got 1, 2, 3 different send effects. One of them has some automation recorded. So here, again, rhythmic effects. We're looking at creating rhythms. So right here, if you take a look at this stereoizer for this particular sound, let's see, this is the reverb stereoizer. So if I look through the list of sounds, I've got this one sent to the reverb stereoizer. So let's just solo the reverb and this particular sound here, as well as I got this one sent to the reverb stereoizer. So let's open those two just to see what we did. And as you see, the automation clips are recorded here. Guys, I'll definitely post a link right now on automation, so you guys can definitely watch that video, pause this and come back to that one, or watch that one and come back to this one. You can simply copy and paste your automation clips and move them as you want, but I'll leave them there, right? So as you see, I adjusted the focus as well as the pan, okay? And it's linked, it's looped, so there's rhythmic effects going on right there, okay? That's one. Let's add this other one, and let's add these two actually. So, and just for these particular, let's add the sound as well, okay? And I'll leave the drums out. Okay, so you look at this particular sound, I've got some of it sent to the master just for that untreated sound, okay? Let's actually solo these ones so we can hear this bright keys, these kind of bells. Listen, these keys. So I've got them set to the Autoduck. That's another thing I use. I like to use Autoduck to create rhythmic effects. You guys, some of you have definitely seen my previous video where I showed how to create like a glitch or granulizer type of effect using Autoduck. Crazy stuff, but it achieves some interesting results. So we're getting to rhythm. So now we have a trance delay, actually the 3/8 like classic trance delay right here. We could change that to different time signatures if we want, but for this particular style, I like the 3/8, this traditional trance delay, right? Again, that is a rhythmic effect. Again, focusing up here, Autoduck is something that creates rhythm, okay? I've used multiple Autoducks in series to create very interesting, again, granulizer effects. Use Autoduck to create effects and send your songs, your sound. So for example, this bright key is sent to the Autoduck, and you see I can adjust that for some parallel processing. Guys, we talk about parallel processing all the time. Use this stuff wisely to create your rhythmic effects. Okay. So another one I did, okay, so we also have this Vox effect. Let me actually put everything on. Let me unsolo. Let me just go like this, why not? Okay, for this particular sound, for this one, we've got the Vox, okay? So let's click this, and you see Vox, okay? We can change this to Panner. Of course, this is in multi-effects. Panner, phaser, flanger, high-pass filter, low-pass filter, reverb, so much. Guys, I went into this multi-effects. Check that video again. I guess I'll have to link that right now for you guys. Check that out. Always come back to these videos and do some, to refer to these changes and these tutorials and such, right? Again, rhythmic effects can be done in so many ways. Sometimes it's as simple as you getting a delay. So let me just quickly create an empty effects track and just go through super quickly some of the other ways you can create rhythmic effects. Of course, you can use delays, various delays for various reasons. These can be set to times. So rhythms, again, reverbs often can be set with a variety of parameters. I do love using the reverb. You can change the room size, but for me to achieve more of a rhythmic effect with this, you would probably have to go to tempo lock. Okay, just locking the tempo, as you see right there. A lot of instruments have this. Like I mentioned this before, some of the instruments, if you dive deeper into them, they have effects and you can adjust them to the beat. Okay, you can turn this on or off. Oh, let me turn this off. Well, there you go. I'll turn it on. Let's do it faster. You hear that? Let's do this. Okay. Crazy, weird, but I can... change this to whatever you want. Let's go delay. Let's go to ring. See, it's rhythmic, okay? We can't deny the fact that it's rhythmic. Let's get these off, okay? You can, okay, so reverbs, delays, of course, these are all in the echo category. Within the level area, I would definitely say Autoduck is probably the lead. You could also look at gating in a different way, okay? You can adjust the envelope, and this might not necessarily give a rhythmic effect, but if it is following a certain pattern, let's say a drum pattern that you want, there's some rhythm within that. But if you want, you could simply use automation to automate these, for example, just like have it move in a certain rhythm, or to have it adjust the threshold. It really, the asynchronicity or asymmetry, pardon me, it really depends on what you guys want. Okay, so I would look at gating as well, right? I would look at a couple of other features as well. Multi-effects mentioned already. Stereoizer, I used stereoizer in one of these earlier as well. Okay, with the stereoizer, that was the first one I showed. I did some rhythmic effects by creating automation, and you can see those automation clips essentially right here. Creating rhythmic effects in FL Studio Mobile is pretty simple. I hope this one was useful to you guys, all right? And I hope you enjoyed it. All the best to you guys. Catch you in the next one. Winning with Blends, Just the Blends. Check out this video right here and learn more about send effects. All right, guys, take it easy. Later.